What's up, everybody? So I'm coming back from a supply house. So I got this wood over here, but I was thinking about an incident that happened last night while I was at the gym. I'm in a very small town outside of Boston, and the gym that I go to is like hardly anyone there. So last night, around 9:30, 10 o'clock, I go to the gym, and this white guy's walking out. No big deal. So once I get in there, I'm the only person in the gym, literally. Maybe a half hour into my workout, this guy walks back in. Immediately, my antennas go up. Like, you just finished workout. Why are you coming back? So I'm thinking, because I watch a lot of news, I'm dealing with all this. Like, I take it all in with this Donald Trump and the hatred that's going on and the division. Like, I take it all in. Like, I consume it probably like to an unhealthy point, right? So I had an incident before where someone that I cared about passed away because someone pulled out a gun, and I felt like I wasn't close enough, or I didn't react fast enough to take the gun away, right? And that could have saved my friend's life. And then another incident happened where I said I would never let that happen again. One day I was on Hancock Street. There's a couple of witnesses that can verify the story. Monty, Sam, Deshu, they can verify this story, right? Where someone tried to pull a gun out on me to kill me, and I was so close to him that I took the gun away from him and beat his ass, right? So this guy, when he came in, I felt like I had to get close to him because I felt like he's there to harm me because he already worked out. Why would you come back? Right? So I got all this stigma in my head about him. So as we're working out, I'm staying real close to him now because I just don't trust him. So while we're there working out, he brings up a conversation and we start talking, and turns out he was just going through a lot of shit. He got a divorce, lost his job. He's now living in his van, right? We spoke for a while. Turns out, like, very cool guy. At the end of our conversation, he said, thanks for just listening. He was like, yo, I've been going through so much shit that I don't even see anyone to even talk and get all this shit off of my chest. And I was like, okay. It made me think about where we're at right now in this country, where so much hatred is poured into race. This man in office is really putting a lot of separation in our mind, me being included, because I just don't feel that where I live at in the suburb that I can trust or feel safe around white men, right? So I have to be on alert. I feel like I have to be on alert every day. A separate alert from when I lived in Dorchester. Point of this is we have to take care of our mental health, and also not to consume so much of this hatred and division. Because that dude at the end of the day, he was just like, thank you just for listening, because I haven't had anyone to talk to. And he said that he went back to the gym because it's just better in there than it is sleeping in the van and staying in his van. All right? Take that to heed.